Well, good evening to you all. Thanks everybody for tuning in and welcome to another Foxy's Fun Inspirational Livestream. Here we are. Unscheduled as this may well be. Here we are. Time for the fun. Bring it on and give it some hell. Time for a live stream. Oh yes, give it some hell. Time for the fun. Yes. Hello to you all. Welcome to the fun inspirational live stream. Hello, all my wonderful, friendly enthusiast followers and my group of enthusiast members and everybody on here. But really, just all of you, the wonderful ladies and all the enthusiasts on here. Sorry if it went a little far, but unexpected as this may well seem because of camera recording issues at the moment, I thought I'd schedule a live stream 5:30 p.m. UK time, and hopefully I'll try and do this for about 2 hours this time, if I may so share. And the next live stream, yes, I'm still going to do it as originally planned, 4th of June 2024 at 7:20 p.m. UK timing, and that should be for less than 2 hours, just to say. So, yes. Unexpected as this may well be, here it is to another live stream. Right, who have we got in here? Oh, Anna, you are funny. Thank you for saying it. I'm a teaser. Good evening. It's actually good evening now. Good evening. Well, good afternoon, good afternoon, good evening to you, lovely Ria. And hello to you, my wonderful lady, and hello to Teddy as well. Gosh, things are going a little fast now. Hello, lovely Susan. Hello to you, lovely, lovely lady Susan, over in New Mexico, in the United States of America. Hello, lovely Mary and Glenn. Hello, hello, hello to you, my wonderful lady. Hello. Good evening, Graham. Hello to you. And good evening, Marcia. Yes, it is a resounding hello to Mary and Glenn, and as well a shout out to Mary and Glenn. In a similar way, in the same shout out to Graham Fiona, Trevor Colt, and his wonderful, dearly loved partner Gwen, and his much loved son Sebastian, the Hutches, and several other of my wonderful friends I'm happily associated with. And certainly in particular David Scott too, and all the rest of things, and all that. It certainly is a hello to lovely Ria indeed, and certainly a lovely hello to yourself and Mary. Yourself and Glenn, lovely Mary. Oh, Susan, big hugs to you as well, but I'd be gentle with you, don't worry. I would never want to hurt you giving you a hug. The one person who really should be gentle giving you a hug is my 14-stone friend Sally Ann Loveday. No offence to Sally. No, I'm so sorry. It certainly is a hello to lovely Mary, and I think she'd love yourself and your Teddy, your wonderful Maine Coon. Hello to Bradley. Haven't thought about seeing Inside Out 2, but I've seen the first one once in the cinema. I've seen that, you know. Oh, Sapper, hello. Yes, it's me, the 11 stone or 154 pound skinny git, which is me, and there's you, the great big huge 17 stone or 238 pound huge git. Yes, it's the 11 stone skinny git, Sapper. Indeed, so actually we've got two 11 stone people in here. That's myself and lovely Mary. No offense, Mary, my apologies. I completely agree, Mary. Maine Coons certainly are beautiful kitties, I'll say. I mean, my Daphne is a Maine Coon, which, well, or partially Maine Coon, as you already know so far, since her late father was Maine Coon. You're done for your Platinum Jubilee? Oh, good luck for your Platinum Jubilee, lovely Anna. Good luck with it all. It certainly is a resounding hello to our huge git Sapper, because I'm the skinny git, because I'm the skinny 11 stone git, and Sapper's the huge 17 stone git. No offense. No offense. And hello to Tilly. Hello, lovely Tilly. And it's nice of you to acknowledge lovely, to acknowledge the lovely lady Ria. Bradley, good question. Well, I'm thinking about signing up to Instagram either later this year in 2024 or very possibly in early 2025. One of the first people I would be following if I sign up to Instagram would be Trevor Colt, as he's got Instagram and he's doing pretty well with his Instagram, I must say. So I mean, even though I don't check his Instagram profile, I know he's going from strength to strength with it, and I would certainly follow him on it. Well, oh, thanks, Sap. But it's just when I said that your weight was huge once, you said, "Oi, piss off," and I was like, "Oh dear, I think I've pushed him a bit." But thanks for the reminder. We always like to have a bit of banter, don't we? We certainly do. Which is sometimes Mary would say, "Could we leave the weight alone, please?" I mean, we're obviously respecting what her and Glenn would say. Yes, anything you say, Mary and Glenn, anything you say. Oh, yes. Good evening to you, Bill. To what do I owe the pleasure? It's a resounding hello to Bill in Surrey. Hello. And Bill, do be assured, Trevor is a good friend. It was just, could you just in future, please be careful what you say to Trevor next time, because he has been put through the pains several times with trolling, and I think he may have been a little offended. But don't worry, just so you know for next time, because Trevor's a good friend, if I may so share, just to say. I certainly agree. Daphne certainly is a gorgeous girl, I must say. Indeed, she is. Thank you. Oh, Ria is a good lady, Bill. She is wonderful, and she makes a great addition to Graham and Fiona's content. I certainly agree with you, uh, Ria. Yes, Trevor certainly is a top bloke. He certainly is. Oh dear. Oh no. Not brilliant to be a target of. Don't worry, Bill. You didn't realise, but don't worry. I'm sure Trevor will forgive you. But I was safe and I was completely fine. But I know your intentions are to never upset anyone, Bill. So don't worry, you're completely fine. It was just an inadvertent mistake you made when you were talking about Trevor's personality. But do be assured it was a mistake, and I'm sure Trevor will forgive you for it. And I'm sure Graham would forgive you for it too, and Fiona as well. They're good people, do be assured, and wonderful friends to have. No, I know, it's okay, Sapper. I do know that, do be assured. Hello to Tegan. Hello to Tegan. It is her, our lady, lovely wifey Marine. Hello to you, lovely lady, wifey Marine, and hello to your wonderful, dearly loved husband as well. It certainly is a hello to Ria and Tegan. Oh, thank you, lovely wifey Marine. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement to others. Who couldn't love you? Because you're always wonderful. And yes, Sapa, always hello to Sapa. Thank you, Tegan. Thank you. And thank you, Ria, for always your generous, kindly endearment and friendliness to others and acknowledgement to others. Much love to you always, wifey Marine. Yeah. My weekend, Saturday was obviously a bit messed up because of obviously camera cord issues, and I couldn't find the repair place to get it fixed. So I've put it, as said in the previous impromptu, put it under some white rice in a container for about a week, and just to say, but Well, today I had a good day. I saw temporarily the London to Brighton Kids Sports and Classic Car Run event, but it just wasn't the same without having a functioning camera to see it. But all the same, I saw what I could and took whatever I could on my camera, even though it has, on my phone, that is, with the camera on it, even though it's much more limited to my camera recording time. Just to say. It certainly is a hello to our wonderful wifey Marine, isn't it, Serpa? Indeed so. Thank you to yourself and Teddy. Wifey Marine is very trustworthy and a wonderful, lovely lady. Just to say. Yep. Yes. Not to worry, Bill. We all make mistakes, and once the mistake is resolved, we put everything back in neutral and moving forward to a good friendship. That's the way forward. Oh my goodness, Thunders, how do to you? You're beginning to make me think of the Hutch's friend Harold, where he always says "how do," and then we're like "how do, Harold." Oh, brilliant! That's okay, Ria. No matter what communities we've originally came from, it's always good to befriend other people from other communities. That's what friendships are for, if I dare might point out, just to say, and showcase a certain reference point. The new bus route, that was less than a week ago I went on it, but my goodness, it's a wonderful route. If you're ever over in the Sussex region, I would certainly recommend one rides it, if I may so share. Thank you, Mary. Mary, I'm looking forward to meeting yourself and Glenn in person too. No, really, I am. And the person who I'd want to introduce you to more than anything, my best friend David. I mean, he would like both of you very much. I know he would definitely like you both, and I know you definitely like him too, if you'd ever ran into him. So I'm looking forward to running into yourself and Glenn, Mary. I really am. Yourself and Glenn are wonderful friends. You two really are, I must say. Good evening, lovely Lady Glow. Good evening to you. Oh, thank you, Tilly. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Tilly. You're nearly beginning to remind me of what Wanda once said when she said that any mother would want me to marry their daughter, something like that. Wonderful saying. It certainly is a resounding hello to Glow. Indeed it is. It most certainly is. And of course, a lovely hello, resounding hello to Wifey Marine. Thank you, Mary and Glenn, for kindly acknowledging her. Thank you. Hello, Ellie. Hello to you, my wonderful lady. Hello. The new bus route, Bill, is, as far as I know, is the Stagecoach Bus Route 701 that does Brighton to Eastbourne via a different route to how the 12 routes do the Brighton to Eastbourne routes, if I may so share. Just to say, Bill, I don't know how combined it is or not, but I have to do more research eventually to find out the answer. Good evening, lovely Lottie. Good evening. Well, only do what you feel is right. That's much more I could say. We're here. Sorry about that. I don't know what on earth happened, but something unusual just happened. Thank you, Tilly. That's a nice thing to say. That's very, very nice. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be picking my brother up in Manchester, seeing family, and then going to Butlins in Bognor Regis for a few days. Oh, I hope it goes well for you, Thunders. I hope it goes well. No co-emotion. Yes, there will be a live stream on the 4th of June. Yes, there certainly will be. just to let you know of things, but because of camera recorder issues, which I'm currently dealing with at the moment with my camera recorder, I thought I'd do another live stream. If I may just thank you, Eddie, for your kindly endearment towards Ria. Thank you, lovely. It is certainly a resounding hello to Loco Emotion. Indeed, it is. Yes, thank you, Bill. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement to Loco Emotion as well. Glow, what I'm expected to do for my birthday is go to an event that's taking place on my birthday and then possibly have a meal out afterwards, if it answers your question. Hello, Maureen. Hello. Wifey Maureen. Okay, now I want to reference a certain point, but don't worry, it's no trouble. It's certainly no trouble whatsoever. Oh, no, 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 no. If I can share a point, well, I don't know if I can do a birthday live or not. I don't know yet, but all I can say at the moment is I am not ruling out the possibility of doing a birthday live stream. I'm not ruling out the possibility, but it's possible this sort of thing could happen. Just to say, but if I decide to do a birthday live stream, it would likely be well into the evening, sometime after I've had my birthday meal. Just to say, you know. Bill, my birthday's the 22nd of June, so just in less than 3 weeks is my birthday. Good evening, lovely lady Joy. Hello, hello. Bradley, I'm not familiar with Shanky Langstress. I'm afraid I'm not. I'm not terribly familiar of this person, no. Hello, London Transport Guy. I'm quite well, thank you. Nice to have you on here. My birthday is the 22nd of June, so less than 3 weeks. I just said that to Bill, if I may so share. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Wifey Marine. Thank you. Sapper, fantastic question. My mother and I are possibly going to do a live stream one day in the future. I don't know when, but hopefully sometime soon, because it would be good to have my mother on a live stream one day in the future. But I'll see what I can do. Ria, I don't know if I'll have shots while I'm doing a live stream. I don't think I'd be able to concentrate during the live stream if I've been drinking whilst live streaming. But it's an interesting idea, but I don't think I'd do that, you know. Bradley, I will be 23 on the 22nd of June, which may come as a big surprise to you, but yes, I'll be 23 years of age on the 22nd of June, just to say. Oh, okay, have you got to go now, Mary? Okay, goodbye, do take care. And I hope you and your husband have a lovely lunch, because it's different time zone over where you are to where I am. Much love to you always, lovely Mary. And best wishes to Glenn too. Bye-bye, lovely. Bye-bye. Thank you, Wifey Marine. That's really nice of you. She's here. Hello, 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 Sandy. Hello, lovely Sandy. Wonderful to have you on here. Just to say. London Transport Guy. No, I've never played OMSI 2. I don't even know the name of the game. I don't think I've ever heard of it up until today, so no, I'm afraid not. Who's this? Hello, lovely Jodie. To what do we owe the pleasure, my wonderful lady? Hello, hello, hello. Oh dear. Sorry to hear about your freezing problems. Yes, may we wish Mary the best, if I may so share. To tell you something, I do miss being 20 years of age, and I also miss being 16 and 18. I do miss being those ages, because Those were brilliant ages to be, I must say. 20, it was all right, and 21, 22 was okay, but I'm nearly getting to the ending point of my 22 years. And now nearly for 23. Gosh, my goodness. Just to say. No wonder. Wonderful having you on here. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Wanda, for saying that I look handsome. Thank you. Yes, it's a resounding hello to Wanda. Indeed it is. A resounding hello to Wanda. Let's give a resounding hello to lovely Wanda. Indeed it is. Sapper. No, I don't have a Hornby set. I'm afraid not. My bedroom wouldn't be big enough to have one, I'm afraid. Sadly not. But good question, good question. Really, your youngest daughter turns 30 this year. Gosh, she's quite a few years older than me. Gosh, wow. My goodness. Really, Loco Emotion, you saw a Spitfire today. My goodness. And am I missing? I think I'm missing Canda. Did Canda say hello? I mean, I think I missed him. But hello, Canda, all the same. Hello to you, Canda. I'm sorry if I missed you saying hello to me. That's all right. I can remember being 18 and being busy with certain things in latter education, but there we are. Hello, Mrs. Murphy in Scotland. Hello to you, my wonderful lady. One of my favourite friends from Graham and Fiona and Trevor's content. Hello to you, Mrs. Murphy. Wonderful. Oh, really? You're in your 80s, Wanda? My goodness. I didn't even realize that. How surprising. I would have thought you'd be in your 60s or 70s. I didn't think you'd be in your 80s. Gosh, wow. Graham, no. I'm afraid I don't have an attic, sadly. No, unfortunately not. Are the Hotches here? Are Mel and Hotch here? I didn't even realize the two Hotches were over here right now. I really didn't. Thank you, Maureen. Thank you for the kindly advice. It certainly is indeed a hello to Sandy, Sapper, Canda, and the owner of the beautiful Maine Coon cat, Teddy. Indeed it is. Goldie's here? Goldie! Hello, lovely Goldie. To what do we owe the pleasure? Hello, hello. Oh, Mrs. Murphy, you are just too lovely. You really are. Who couldn't love you as a friend, if I may so share? Of course I like Brighton Pier, Bradley. I certainly do. Yes, indeed I do. Certainly is a hello to Jodie. Indeed it is, Mrs. Murphy. Well said. Mel, you're here. And is Hotch here too? I hope he's here as well, but never mind if not. Never mind if not. Hutch is listening. Oh, how brilliant. It's hello to Hutch and Mel. Indeed it is. It certainly is a hello to lovely Laurie. Indeed it is, Sapper. And indeed a hello to Sapper. If I may so share. My mother's in here. Hello to me. Hello, Mum. Hi, Mum. Good to have you on here. Brilliant. Well, wifey Marine. Well, fortunately, the weather was sunny, but not particularly the warmest. Well, well, if I was to say that about, if I was to say that to one of my friends and I said I didn't find it particularly warm, and yet she'd say, it's hot. That's quite hot. She'd probably say, well, you see, the difference between you and I is that you are just the right size and I'm just, yes, yeah. Yeah, let's give a hello to my mother. Hello to her, who was just on here a moment ago. Yes, say hello. Yes, there's a hello to her. Indeed it is. Oh, impressive, Wanda. Wow. Very, very impressive indeed. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. That's very nice of you to have said that. I could imagine, Wanda, that you've seen several changes in your lifetime. Yes, I could certainly imagine so. Yes, Bill, very well said. Everybody's happy to have you on here, Mum. That's much more than I could say. Thank you, Wanda. Thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Murphy. Thank you, Sapper. That was very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Tegan. Thank you. Oh, happy birthday to your son, 38. Yes, I know. Yes, the first man who walked on the moon, 20th of July, 1969. 55 years this year. Well said. Very well said in terms of evident history, Anna. Well said. Thank you, Nori. Thank you. That's very nice of you to have said that to her. Thank you. And thank you, Marcia. Ah, hello, Lindy. Hello. Thank you, Mel. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement towards my mother. Thank you. And to tell you something, Mel, you and my mother are the same age because you're both 1978. Yes, that's right. We're going to do a live in the future soon. We certainly are, Mum. Indeed, we are. Oh, yes, we certainly are. Well said. Thank you, Loco Emotion. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Kanda, right, are you not deading of overheat in that jumper? No, no, I'm fine. I'm completely fine like this, Kanda. I'm not deading over the heat. I'd be cold if I was anyone. I mostly do wear a jumper, just to tell you on things. My mother feels the cold too, just to say. Yes, supper. But supper, just to say, when my mother's on the live, on the proper live, when she's properly live in the future, we will need to keep the banter to a slight minimum because some banter she can sometimes take offense to. But if it was just on the live chat, that's different. But if it was the proper full-blown live with both of us going live together, we need to take things a little more carefully. That's all. That's all. Especially as my mother had a strict upbringing, if I may so share. Thank you, Jody. Thank you for your kindness towards my mother. Thank you. I think I'm missing Queen Bee. I just did Queen Bee come? Ah, there you are. Hello, Queen Bee. Nice to have you on here. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you for your niceness towards my mother. Interesting. Very interesting set of information, Wanda. Very interesting indeed. Well, yes, Mrs. Murphy, the live stream, it would just be the two of us talking, and it would be a podcast live stream, the two of us. It wouldn't be an inspirational live stream where we'd be doing it. We'd be doing it on a full separate podcast interview live stream that's just the two of us, if I may so share. Quite funny, Cantor. Quite a brilliant one, if I may so share. That's all right, wifey Marine. It's completely fine. Oh, thank you for saying that my mother looks beautiful. That's very nice of you. Now, if I may so share, my mother actually thanks all of you for saying that you think she looked beautiful. For those of you who said that my mother looked beautiful from that Mother's Day post I did, she thanks all of you profoundly for it, if I may so share. Model T Ford. I do know of the Model T Ford, Wanda, just to say. And the Model T Ford, one one notable man could remember stepping into a Model T Ford as a little boy back in the 1920s, if I may so say. He's not with us now, but he could still vividly remember it, even when he was over 100 years of age. Speaking of Model T Fords. Good evening, Kazi. Thank you. Thank you for your kindness towards my mother, too. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Thank you, Wifey Marine. Well, when it comes to live stream session, you'll see the fun. Wonder, good question. I do like to travel. Flying, I'm less keen on, but I'm always happy to do a train and a bus or a coach trip or go on a Eurostar, that sort of thing. I'm always up for that, but flying, I prefer keeping the flying to a minimum. If it's in answering to your question, that is. Thank you, Joy. That was very nice. Oh, thank you, Glow. Thank you for saying that my mother looks beautiful. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you, Maureen. That's very nice of you to have said that. Thank you. Thank you. Oh. Thank you, Kazi, for your kind acknowledgement to Wifey Marine. Thank you. I've never had a panic attack on a flight, but I have had irritation when flying, just to say, if I may so share. And the irritation I've had when flying is it's always had an effect on my ears, if I may so share with you. Canada, that's a very good question. Canada, well, it's only one party that's only spoken about it. And it was only national service it was spoken of. Well, to be honest with you, I don't think it would work. I really don't think it would, unless it was different economic conditions, that sort of thing. So lack of saying on that, really, you know. Unless we had different economic conditions, I could have said more about it, if I may so share. Okay, take care, Wifey Marine. All the best. Hope your telephone call goes all right. Much love always. Thanks, Eddie. I think she would. I certainly think she would. Thank you, Tilly. Thank you for all the kindness you said towards me. Thank you. Thank you. That's happened to me too, Graham. That's happened for me as well. If I may so share. Kanda, was this in referral to what I was saying about my thoughts on the national service when you said neither do I, when I said I just don't think it would work in the current economic conditions? Do give you your answer if you can. It's all right. Don't worry if it was slightly vague, because I've even given slightly vague answers too. But I thought I'd give you the answer as explicitly as I could with your questioning. That's all. Okay. Thanks for confirming this with me, Kanda. Thank you. Well, Kanda, national service. Well, at least one thing I can say is I'm happy it's not the same as the previous former national service, because that was a bit too, what I call, far too draconian, just doing blatant non-stop military service, 18 months. What the hell? But if you had the choice between either the military or the fire and rescue, NHS, or the police force, well, I think it's better that you have the individual choices in one way or another. If national service was around when I was a little boy, or when I was, say, 18 years of age, I would have gone for the fire and rescue placements. I think I would have enjoyed that quite thoroughly, if I may so point out, Kendra. But I hope it answers your question thoroughly enough, if I may so show. Well, just depends on a certain point to certain things, Joy, if I may so show. No, I wouldn't do that, Bradley. Afraid not. Not my sort of thing. But I have seen it every time I've gone to Madeira Drive to the certain classic car event attending. There's an event on the 4th of June. I don't do events during the weekday locomotion, but whatever the event is, I hope it's all right. Good question. Wanda would certainly give an interesting answer, Bill. Indeed, she would. That's all right. I did know that, but I think we can settle the argument before long. I know that, Kanda, and I think that's too draconian, in my opinion, that is, if I may so share. Ah, oi, oi, Hutch, hello to you. Oi, oi, indeed, Hutch. Ah, oh dear, what's the latest news in terms of the ghastly trolling Graham and Fiona have been facing? Not brilliant. They really did not deserve to be put through the pains like this. They really, really didn't. No, they really didn't. Get some in. I don't know Get Some In very well, Sapwood. I really don't. Sorry, I will get you in a moment, Claire, if I may so share. Ah, Wanda, yes, I can remember you telling me about this before. I remember you saying this to me in a live stream Trevor did, if I may so point out. I can remember you telling this about me. And it was a very interesting story, I must say. So thank you, Wanda, for sharing this with me back a few short months ago and today and with all of us. Thank you. Thank you. Ah, Claire. Hello, lovely Claire. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for your kindly acknowledgement and your kindly endearment always. And thank you for all the kindness towards me. Thank you, my good lady. Yes, quite a well said point, Canda. And what I do think should be made is more railway lines in urban villages where there's lack of rail access, in my opinion, that is, if I may so share, pointing this out from a rail enthusiast point of view. And on a serious point of view to some extent as well, or a greater extent, I meant to say, if I just say. Hello, lovely Carter in Wales. Hello to you. Hello. Don't worry about it, Sandra. It's completely fine. It's completely fine. Not to worry, Hutch. It's completely all right. Don't worry. No need to worry about your lateness. It's certainly fine. Thank you, dear. That's a good thing to say. Yes, thank you. Well said. Well said. Ah, hello. Who could this be? Lovely Lady Penny. Hello, my wonderful lady. Hello. And good evening to you, Samantha. Hello. Hello to you, my wonderful lady. Quite a well-said point. Debatable, but a well-said point, Candor, if one dare might point out, if I may so share. It is a hello to the Hutches, indeed, Joy. Well said. Very well said. And it certainly is indeed a lovely hello to Penny. Indeed it is. Lovely, lovely. Who couldn't love our wonderful lady Penny in Wisconsin? She's a wonderful, delightful lady, I must say, in a comparable way to how Michelle is a wonderful, delightful lady. Certainly is a hello to Joy, Hutch. Indeed it is. Indeed so. Well said. Could you imagine if Shaq was here one day, the 7'1" huge Shaq moderating? Any trolls, that's it, you're blocked out, and then you probably get you arrested afterwards. Anything you say, Shaq, anything you say. And hello, Michelle. Hi. Oh my goodness. What a surprise. No, really, what a surprise to have you on here. Michelle, my mother was on here a moment ago. If you'd seen her on there, you would have probably been over the moon. So, Michelle, a real pleasure to have you on here. And, Michelle, well done on the live stream that you did back in April of 2024. So, well done. Round of applause to you. Well done. This is the Michelle in Wales, if I may so share. Yes, give a resounding hello to Michelle. Oh, you're still here. What were you doing? Were you lurking about in the background? Oh, oh, my goodness. Yes, it is indeed a hello to Michelle. It certainly is, Graham. Michelle, really, it's a pleasure. No, really, it is. Well, Mel, if Shaq was on a live stream with me, 7'1" Shaq, I would say, well, hello to you all and welcome to the special live stream. And here we've got a special guest, none other than our legendary former NBA basketball player, Shaquille O'Neal. So, Shaq, welcome. Do say your piece. It's wonderful having you on here, and I'd let him say whatever it is he wants to open up about, if I may so share. Well, if my mother has gone ninja, I would keep a watchful eye on her, Ellie, if I may so share. If she has gone completely ninja, yep, I'm keeping a dead eye on her. If I may so share. Yes, it certainly is a hello to her. Indeed, it is. Honestly, I'm finding this funny too, if I may so share. Mum, too. I'm finding that quite funny. Hutch! Hutch, that is just silly. That's really funny, but silly. I must say, brilliant one. Oh, you're going to go now, Sapper. Okay, goodbye. Take care, won't you, Sapper? Goodbye. Goodbye now. Yes, it certainly is a resounding hello to Michelle. Indeed it is, Mrs. Murphy. Very well said, if I may so share. I've certainly got to say. I do like steam trains, Candor. Candor? Now, speaking of steam engines, my late grandfather Edmund and his late older brother Paul, when growing up back in Southampton, that was, well, he and his brother used to see steam trains running near the back of their home garden, if I may so share. Just to tell you. Who could this be? Hello to Heidi. Good to see you on here. Thank you, Samantha. That's very nice of you. Yes, it's goodbye to Sapper. He had to go because he was making his supper. Yes, if I may so share. So, whatever it is you're doing, Sapper, we support you in your endeavours, if I may so share. Thank you, Mrs. Murphy. That was very nice of you. Indeed it is. Thank you, thank you. I'm looking forward to doing the live with my mother too, podcast-wise, if I may so share. Yes, Joy, it's goodbye to supper, indeed it is. So goodbye to supper, indeed, sir. Thank you, Penny. Penny, that was very nice of you to have said that towards Samantha. Yes, she had been put through the pains with a health ordeal, wasn't she? Poor lady. But we hope you're all right, Samantha, and we really do hope that you've pulled through your ordeal okay, if one may so share. Really? Linley, that's very interesting. Your late grandfather started driving trains as a coalman. I think the word you're looking for is fireman. The fireman is when they shovel out the coal into the firebox of the steam engine. That's what it's about. That's what the occupation was called before steam was retired from the main line. If I may so share. Carla, event attending without a functioning camera recorder is little point, really. But I mean, I did go to event attending today, but I only shot with the telephone, whilst my camera is undergoing the rice experiment at the moment to try and get things working. But I do put my camera away and always have a look as well. Always, whenever event attending, I take a video and always put the camera away for a little momentary break and all that. I always do that every time I go event attending, just to say, if I may so point out. I mean, yes, Penny is always lovely, isn't she, Samantha? Honestly, I mean, who couldn't be more fortunate to have a wonderful lady like Penny in our lifetime, if I may so share? Don't get me wrong, Carl, it's a fantastic question. Brilliant question, if I may so share. Really? He used to cook bacon in the firebox. Wow, how brilliant. Brilliant. Fantastic story. Oh, thank you, Eddie. That's very nice of you. Thank you. That's very nice. Thank you. Oh, Michelle, my apologies if all messages go through quickly. Well, this happens with Graham and Fiona and Trevor too. It's just what happens, I'm afraid, but never mind. Don't. My apologies about this, Michelle, if I may point out, just to say. I do like 18th century style candy. Yes, I certainly do. Oh, Joy, those are not pale blue, those are white headphones. But this, however, is pale blue. This is my late grandfather's pale blue shirt, if I may so share, Joy. So those are not pale blue, they're white. But this, however, is pale blue on the other hand, just to say. Wanda, I remember you telling me this before years ago. Yes, I remember you saying, just to say. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Thank you for your kindly assurance towards me. Thank you. Yes, just don't get too hot, because I know you feel it more than I do. And that was like you said. Well, you see, the difference between you and I is you. No, I won't go any further than that. No, no, no. Oh, okay. They look pale blue on the screen. All right. The only thing that's pale blue, as far as I can see personally for myself, Ria, is the shirt I'm wearing. And another thing that's pale colour, well, if I may so share, are my trousers. They're pale yellow beige. The trousers I'm wearing. I mean, I do wear them come June, late May, early June, from time to time, yellow beige trousers, if I may so share. But never wear shorts. Oh, are you off now, Loco Emotion? Okay, have a lovely roast dinner, won't you? You take care. Goodbye. Enjoy your tea time. It was good to have you on here. Carla, earlier today I attended the London to Brighton Sports and Kit Car Run event earlier today, if I may so share with you. But I only went temporarily because my phone, it's much more limited to recording time than it is with my camera. But I got some videography shots in 2 pots, not very long, yes, but I got what I could, if I may so share. This jumper, Wanda, that was not Edmund's jumper, but I have inherited a few of his jumpers. He had bigger jumpers than the one I'm wearing today, but that's his shirt that I'm wearing on the other hand, just to tell you all things. Thank you, Ellie. No loco emotion. He's a good friend. He really is. And it's always good. It's always a pleasure having him on here. Go to a little complicated, but I don't mind a Sunday roast from time to time, Carla. It's always a good meal to have at times. I'm not surprised. I am not surprised, Michelle. I mean, especially that last live stream, you seldom had a lot of clothes on, did you? Just to say, huh? My mother does like to cook. Sometimes she can cook a nice roast, but just to bear in mind, Carla, my mother does have a different dietary need to what I have, and she is, if you believe this or not, a gluten-free vegan, just to say. But the gluten-free for certain health reasons, she doesn't particularly react well to gluten. I don't personally have allergies, no. I certainly do not have gluten intolerance, fortunately enough, but my mother's a bit intolerant to gluten. But do be assured, if any of you wanted to know, where does she get her protein from for the vegan stuff? She gets plenty of protein from the vegan meal she has, do be assured on that. Bradley, fantastic question. I do like the Indiana Jones movies, if I may so share. And I like the Star Wars movies, but I really much prefer the older movies or certain railway documentaries and other things. So there are various genres of movies, and I do like fairy tale movies and cartoons, and love story and a few love stories, provided it's not too grotesque with violence. But there are several genres I like, Bradley. My mother's a vegan, Joy. She's not vegetarian, just to say. She's a vegan, if I may point out to you, not vegetarian. Heidi, yes, I have travelled outside of the United Kingdom several times before. Yes, I certainly have. Just to tell you on things, you know. I haven't been abroad for nearly 5 years now, but in answer to your question, I've certainly been abroad many, many times outside of the United Kingdom. Oh, your poor friend Linley. One of my former friend's mothers had celiac disease. I've remembered her talking about it to me very vividly when I was a teenager. We were teenagers when we knew each other. I haven't seen her for a long time. Oh, who could beat Harrison Ford, Glow? Harrison Ford, fantastic actor. No, really, nothing could beat a good Harrison Ford blockbuster, I must say. I have been to the Isle of Wight. Yes, that was where my grandparents used to live. Well, my late grandfather Edmund, that was where he died, the Isle of Wight. But a year after he died, my grandmother moved over to the mainland, and now she's currently residing over in Kent, nearer to the family, just to say. Oh no. Oh, Wanda. Wanda, I'm so sorry about your late husband. Oh, sorry about hearing about your husband having celiac disease. I'm so sorry. That is most unfortunate. Very, very tricky question, Kanda. Haven't thought about relationships as of yet. But it will happen one day. Like Wanda said, I mean, I would never boast about it, but the lovely thing Wanda said to me, was she said any mother would want me to marry their daughter, something like that. And that was lovely of her to have said that. That was very nice. Oh, poor you, Carla. I'm so sorry hearing of this. No, really, that is to be allergic to cats and certain fruits and particularly nuts. That is an unfortunate thing. It really is. I had some friends who used to live in Greece, Anna, believe this or not. They used to live in, I think it's something called Corfu, something like that, Michelle, I'm sorry, Michelle, but I think I'm a little bit young for you. Yes, I love you as a friend, but I could never go as far as a romantic connection with you or the other friends who I love within Graham and Fiona's content. But as a friend, yes, I do love you dearly. Really, actually, in the same way Graham and Fiona love you, I feel the same way as both of them, if I may so share. Yes, it was quite funny what you just said, Michelle. Brilliant one. Just to say, well, all of us love you. I mean, who couldn't love you, Michelle? You're a brilliant friend to all of us, I must say. And it's a pleasure having you on the live stream. Yes, all you have to do, my mother and I have spoken about this many, many times, Anna. There are plenty of girls out there, but just wait till the time is right and finding the right person. That's what's vitally important, if one may shadow and showcase the point to it all. Michelle, I found it funny too, but you make a good friend to all of us. But I think I'd have to introduce you to David, my best friend, because he'd like you. He actually saw the live replay of us both on the live stream, just to say. So he'd quite like you. Yes. Well, Michelle, it is a pleasure, most sincerely, and oh my goodness, Shaq, is that you? Hello, good evening to you from Brighton, Shaq. Hello to you. What is happening here, Shaq? Well, it's a live stream, a fun, inspirational live stream, and sometimes we talk about you arresting Kevin Hart. That's a well-said statement, Wanda. Yes, that is a well-said statement. It is a pleasure to have the legendary Shaq O'Neal on here. It really is. Or as Trevor once said, I was wondering when you were going to bring up Shaq O'Neal. You cannot go through a single video without talking about a 7'2" basketball player. Yes, you are right, Shaq. Kevin Hart is short. You're too right. I mean, he is shorter than that of my 5'4" best friend, David Scott, to tell you the truth of things. This is very right. And thank you, Carla. That was nice of you to have said it in that nicely, kindly, philosophical way. Thank you. Just to say, if I may so point out. Thank you, Mel. That was very nice. Yes, Shaq, you did. You did that, didn't you? It's all on video. Kevin Hart gets arrested by Shaq. I reserve the right to do this. That is brilliant. That is brilliant. Bradley, that's a little personal, and normally I don't talk about it online because that could be a bit dangerous, I'm afraid. So be careful. But don't worry, it's all right. Just be careful next time. Oh, Archie, could you be careful, please? Because someone once said that to me once, and I was like, oh dear, I hope it wasn't who I think it is. But thank you for your kindness all the same. We got Paps. Is Paps here? Okay. Ah, hello, lovely Paps. Hello, hello, hello. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no, no. Mel, I really do hope Shaq does not end up knocking on yours and Hutch's door and ends up arresting you both. I really hope this doesn't happen as a result of it. Ah, hello, lovely Imogen. Hello, hello, hello to you indeed. Glow. The music I like, namely classical music, I generally like. But above and beyond anything, I love fairground organ music, I must say. Just to say, but fairground organ music, I must say, it's wonderful. Don't worry, Bradley. You didn't realize there could be a danger to it, but just be careful for next time in future. That's all. No, really, I do hope Shaq does not arrest both yourself and Hutch, Mel. I really do hope it does not happen. It would not. I think Hutch would be terrified. Well, to be honest with you, I think Hutch would be scared as fuck if Shaq just came over and arrested him. I think he really would. My mother certainly would. My mother would just be, anything you say, anything you say. Interesting story, Wanda. Very interesting story indeed, just to say. I haven't seen your grandfather, Archie. I really haven't. I didn't mean it badly. I was just swearing to a point, Mum, but my apologies. My apologies. You know, well, I remembered questioning you about how would you feel, and I gave you the options of how would you feel if Shaq pulled you over and arrested you, and you said it would be a combination of all three, and that had swearing in all of them. You know, I must say. Okay. Well, if Hutch would get Shaq's autograph being arrested, well, hopefully he'll accept. I should hope. Yes. Anything you say, Mom. Anything you say. Oh dear. Yeah. I haven't seen your grandfather on here, Master Archie. I haven't seen him on here. I wonder where His Majesty is on here. It's for the right reasons, just to say, Ellie. She asked me not to swear, and I won't. And well, it just depends on the context one uses it in. Just to say, you know. Yes, Thomas Scavioli, Queen Bee. Yes, Thomas Scavioli. Wonderful. No, I couldn't recommend. I would recommend him to anybody. Really, I would. I'm happy you enjoyed Thomas Scavioli, Queen Bee. I think you did. I'm happy you enjoyed the content he provides. I enjoy it particularly, but I'm sure he would appreciate your feedback if you ever commented. But I leave it for you to decide. Much more could be said, you know. I wonder where Lily is. I don't know. I really don't know. Ah, good evening, Luke. Hello. Hello to you, my good man. Don't worry about lateness. It's completely fine. I'm quite well. I'm quite well, thank you. Oh, okay. Goodbye, Lindy. Do take care, won't you? We've been on over an hour now, so I think it's time to start inviting guests now. I think it is time to start inviting guests. But in terms of it being myself and my mother, it won't be for this one because we're going to do, just to say, because my mother and I, we're going to do a whole separate live stream and it will just be the two of us all along, just to say. Ah, thank you. Oh, God. I don't have that much of a belly on me, Michelle, but thank you all the same. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, you said before, Wanda, didn't you? Okay, now it's time to invite guests. Time to invite guests on here. Okay. Okay, links up. Unfortunately, no David Scott, but never mind. I'm sure he'll watch the replay. Thank you, Glow. Thank you. That's very nice, just to say. You know. Don't worry, Ria. We all make mistakes. I had a little talk with Bradley, and just to say, and it's all right. We're on even terms, all even terms now. Just to say, all in good time, and all on good even terms now. Candid is quite funny. He really is. I must say. It's... Thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Glow, too. Thank you to you both. Thank you. That was very nice of you to have said that. Thank you, I must say. Yes, Wanda. I have future plans, certainly for event attending and all that, and all the rest of things. But I've really got to see how the camera is doing. I mean, I'm not taking it out of the rice as of yet. It's going to be a 1 week experiment. After a week of the rice experiment, see what effect it had on the camera recorder. Just to say. Thank you, Luke. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Thank you. Very nice of you. Kanda, hello. Hello. Archie is brilliant. Master Archie is certainly brilliant. I think you'll find she's a grown lady, Jodie. Let's say, oh, we've got somebody in the green room. Who is this? Well, for me, it's cold. But if you say somebody like Michelle, for example, it would not be cold for her. Once she said to me, this is going back to February now of 2024. She said to me, it's nippy. In fact, it's very nippy. And I was like, nippy? Michelle, it's nothing but cold. Michelle, I'd be cold if I were you. I'd have my big coat on in the winter. And this sort of weather in Brighton, or certainly back in April when we were on the live together, I'd be, Michelle, I'd be cold if I were you in 10-degree weather. I'd put my jacket on the coat. And then that was when she said, well, do you see the difference between you and I? I won't go any further, just to say. Wanda, I use Sony. It's a Sony camera I have, just to say. It's Sony, just to say. We have got a guest in the green room. Okay, so let's introduce Kanda. You need no introduction. Good evening, Kanda.
Hello, everybody. Hello, Foxy. I did say hello to you before because I'm English and we have manners.
Oh yes.
I'm sounding like
Well,
an
we
arsehole
are
and
two
everyone's
Brits,
chatting.
aren't we? Yes.
But no, I asked you a question, but you mustn't have seen it. I was wanting to know, have you ever been to the Tate Modern in London?
On a school trip years ago, but you're going back very, very long time ago now, Canada.
And so you don't live that far away from the city then? Because obviously, compared to me, it's 6 hours driving. So,
But
but
yeah, but sorry, wait a moment, Canada. I'm not surprised that you're hot stuff, Michelle. You're probably like 14, 15 stone, as far as I'm certain. No offense to you, but that's my guess. But oh gosh, my mother would have seen this. Oh dear, I'm going to get the finger waved at me. But I remember, but yes, I would. I'm not surprised you're hot stuff because you seldom had any clothes on when we did the live together. You seldom had anything where I had a big cardigan on, you know. Oh, Anna says hello to you,
I know
Canda, by the way.
I was
And
waiting for
Mrs.
you.
Murphy, she says hello to you.
I
Canda,
know,
yes, go
I was
ahead.
about to say hello to them all, but you were speaking, so I wait until you finish. Like, hello everybody in the chat. It's nice to see you all. Um, but what I was saying about the Tate Modern, I remember when I was younger, I went there on a college trip, and it was also a business trip as well. And I remember seeing Picasso's Cubism period, and the size of those canvases were gigantic. Now, how you can paint accurate, it has to have some skill, especially for cubism, for the size of what they were. It is crazy. And the
Yeah,
time what must have been spent on doing them. It is, I'm telling you, people in London, they've got the best of getting around everywhere and getting the best things. But I say you can't beat the countryside. The countryside is so chilled.
yeah.
But
Well said statement. Uh,
But if you do ever come up north, there is a museum. It's like an actual real street from the 18th century, set back in time, um, and it's called Beamish Museum. My friend's father, she owns the manor of Beamish, and that's a good place to go as well. Um, but it's really good, and there's a one also in Middlesbrough. If you ever do go up north with your mother or anyone else, you know what I mean, for a mini breakaway. They also have a historical one as well in a butterfly museum. So it's quite interesting how they keep the old but try and keep it in with the new. It's fascinating when you look back over centuries how people lived and how they did things. I'm always looking at historical stuff all the way around the
yeah.
world. I find it fascinating. I'm sorry I got me geek on everybody. but
Come on, Gander, you're just representing some humour, that's all. Oh, my friend Dave is here. Hi to Dave Bryan. Hello, Dave. But Gander, yes, go ahead. What else do you need to say?
just that you need to go to Ibiza. You need to get some glow sticks and go to
I'll just
Ibiza
have
and
to be
party.
careful with the Ibiza heat, Gander, because
Well, you got
yes, I
the
may.
you get
Well, I
Factor
may.
50 sunblock.
Oh, well, Candra, I actually hadn't even finished what I was about to say. Just to say, yes, Graham, no room for this guy. I'm not going to mention him too much, but yes, definitely no room for that person. That much more could be said. But Candor, in terms of Ibiza, I would have to be careful with its hot heat because I do get sunburnt fairly easily, unfortunately. So I do have to be careful, dependent on certain hot heat.
The thing is, what you need to understand is, Foxy, people go to Ibiza for the nightlife, not the daytime. You're not going to get sunburned at night when you're clubbing it.
No. It's only during the day you get sunburned because that's when
Yes,
the sun's hottest.
you stay indoors in the sun time. That's what most people
Yes,
do.
well said. Well
But
said statement.
but yeah, it's just like I wanted to give you some information because I saw you were sitting on a train on one of your thingies ages ago, and I thought, oh, he must like steam trains. I went to one near Darlington, and I actually rode on an actual one when I was younger. And I
Oh,
stuck my head. They said, "Don't stick your head out the window." So obviously, When your auntie says don't stick your head out the window, you stick your head out the window. I pulled my head back in, my face went black.
Oh, that's from the coal of the steam engine. You know, it's coal and salt, Canda.
If
That's
Meghan
what he
Markle was
said.
around, she would have been jealous. Absolutely jealous.
I bet she would, Canda, yes. Well, we'll
But
try not to be too racist about her.
oh no, I'm not being like that. I'm laughing because she tries to make herself out with something she's not. The but it was really that's set in an old period time, and they had really good like cafes around and stuff like that set in that time where you go and like the food was good as well, but it was like a proper museum. I used to date someone further up north what used to be an engineer for the steam trains and used to
Yes.
run them, and it's a lot of work, hard work. Like there's a lot what goes into it to keep them running and going. But yeah, it's all good stuff. So up north, you have all your older stuff, if you like that thing. I don't know what it's like down south.
What, down south, we've got the Bluebell Railway, steam railway wise, and all that. Zeph, I missed you a moment ago. Hello, Zeph. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you soon enough. But yes, Canda, go ahead. What else did you need to say?
Just one last thing, and I don't want to be like a downer, but I watched Avid's video what you put up yesterday,
I've not seen it yet.
and all I'm going to say is that evil, vile person, what's being sent and that stuff about Lady Faith,
Oh,
he needs taken away. It is
oh, he died.
disgusting,
As
vile. And
well as.
sorry,
Oh,
but
sorry,
Faith,
Gav.
I know I've spoken to Faith before and stuff like that. She is one of the most nicest people you will meet.
I know.
And she doesn't have to be with people, but to drag her into something what's got nothing to do with her. And the stuff what they did on her actual birthday, it is sick. Absolutely.
Oh,
And if this person's got family, how can no one, if you've got family and stuff, how can you behave that way to someone else's an innocent person and treat them like that? It's sick in the head. They
I
need
know.
to be sectioned and examined.
As
Absolutely.
Trevor has been so advocating, the guy needs to be sectioned.
Yes, definitely, because to do that to a young girl, I mean, she's in her early 20s to do that to someone that and someone that age doing that to someone like that. There's something upstairs not right.
Yeah. No,
And
I completely
that's
agree.
danger to be online doing that to people. It's wrong. I do make fun of Megan, but it doesn't go to the extreme. And that is nasty what they were doing. It was vile. But
No.
um, I'm going to jump down. I don't know who Drippy Dev is.
Uh, oh, I guess that's a troll. Right. This, if you're going to be joking about people like Hitler, that sort of things, you can go. Okay, I mean, Drippy Dev, you can go. I'm not going to have those sorts of jokes on here.
Drippy, you were 5 minutes famous. It
Sorry, Drippy Dev, you're going. I'm not going to have jokes about people like that. Goodbye.
didn't even last 5 minutes. You're a 2 minute wonder. But anyways, Foxy, thank you for letting us come up. And just everyone have a good Sunday because up north it is hot. I've got to put the air fan back on because
Hot?
it's
It's
warm.
seldom hot. I'm hardly even
I
feeling it hot.
I was
I've
out with
worn,
I was
I've
out with
worn
half
my,
nine this morning,
yeah.
sitting outside, enjoying like having some fresh air, and the sun just came down at 9:30, and I had like a cardigan on, and it was going through my cardigan burning. I have to wear a hat because I'm that white, because I go lobster
Yes,
red
I'm
in the
quite
sun.
fair too. I,
So
I mean, I have to wear a hat in sun too because I'm
yeah,
fair.
so I'm straight back in the house because as soon as I feel it, because being redhead and white skinned, blue eyes, you've got no chance in hell getting a tan.
I know. I mean, well, and to tell you something, even though I'm dark haired and with dark brown hair and dark brown eyes, I get burnt really ever so easily in hot heat. I mean,
Even
even though I
even
feel the cold more, I mean, I get burnt quite easily
yeah,
despite feeling the cold.
even my mother's worried about my skin. She's like, your skin, it's too sensitive. do not go out because my skin starts peeling off and I end up looking like a snake shedding. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So I'm better in the shadows. Like a vampire. So anyway, like I say, Foxy, thank you for letting us up. If you ever want to look at any historical stuff, try looking on Google for museums up north for historical stuff around the Durham area, County Durham area to Middlesbrough, Newcastle, Darlington, and you'll find loads of stuff, and it'll show you loads of stuff what you might be interested in. And that's for anyone that likes historical things as well. So I'm going to jump down, have fun, and enjoy the
Okay,
sun.
well, thank you, Kanda, for your time.
No, everyone have a good Sunday. Enjoy the sun. We don't get it much.
I'm here. It was wonderful having Kanda on here, but something froze for a moment. It was wonderful having Kanda, but things froze for a moment, but I'm still here now. A moment ago it was frozen, but I'm back now. Yes, Zeph, I'm back now. Clive! Hello, Clive. 27 degrees. That's not particularly hot. It hasn't been that hot today. Just it's Casper. I've never met you, Casper, and I've never saved a dog from a fire, I'm afraid. A moment ago it froze, Dave, yes, but I'm still here now. Right. Philly. Well, I hope you're not a troll, Philippe. I really hope not. You've thawed out. I've thawed out. I'm thawed out. Casper, unfortunately, you're going. Sorry. You said something that was not true about me, and I've never met you. I've never been associated with you, so you're going. Goodbye, Casper. Yeah. Casper's gone. Casper has been removed. Yours. Okay, right. That's it, Philippe. You're going too. I take that as an insult. Bloody trolls. Carla, I've just gotten rid of him, just to say. Am I frozen now, Maureen? Because my internet seems okay now. But I didn't know it. But I couldn't have thought I'd be thought out. Vamos, favourite tractor? My knowledge on tractors is a little rusty, I'm afraid, Vamos, but good question. Very good question all the same. Sanctuary, thank you for saying I'm not frozen now. Okay, well, Dave, Zeph, everybody, am I frozen? You are completely right, Dave. This is so right about trolls. Dreaded individuals. Don't they have anything better in their life? Fortunately not. Thank you, Chaston. Thank you for telling me. And hello, Chaston. I'm sorry I didn't acknowledge you soon enough. Thank you, Joy. Thank you, Jodie. Thank you for your reminder. And thank you, Jamba. And hello, Jamba. Sorry I did not acknowledge you soon enough, but hello all the same. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. Dave, we've still got some more time. Would you like to come on the live, Dave? Because it's now time for me to invite guests now for the last hour or so. Just to say. No, this is a fun, inspirational live stream. just to say, if I may so point out. I've seen combine harvesters several times, Carla, and they are pretty, I think they're quite good, and they have an interesting look and design and all that. Okay, that's all right, Dave. Another time I'll have you on, but it will certainly happen. I'll certainly have you on one day in the future for sure. Okay. For whoever wants to come on the live, the link is here. And just to say, one does not need to download StreamYard. You could just, one just clicks on the link and it just gets themselves in. Anna, the link is here. If you want to come on, it's completely okay. Yes, Wanda, I completely agree with you. You're certainly right. Trolls only want to create nothing more than havoc. And obviously try and bring oneself down because of the boring lives they lead. Just to say. Just to say, you know. I'm glad it's not frozen now, Laurie. Just to say. Really, Clive? That's very interesting. Very interesting. Yes, Zeph, you're completely right. I certainly agree. And hello, Christine. Hello to you. Hello, lovely lady. Yes, it is certainly a hello to Clive. Indeed it is. Bill, I've played Train Sim World before. No, I've played Train Simulator, but not Train Sim World. Sorry, I got a little mixed up. Hello, Loco Emotion. Hope you had a nice supper. And hello, Christine. Right, who have we got in the green room? We've got Anna. Good evening to you, Anna. Good evening. Hello. My foot is all right, Christine. Do be assured. Is anything all right, Anna? Hello? Hello?
Huh?
Anna? Is anything all right? Oh. Oh. That was unusual. Very unusual, I must say. Anna's a good lady, but I just don't know what was going on. Yes, Loco Emotion, do feel free to come on. I'd love to have you on alive. Just to say. Sorry, I have a private message. Tristan, I do hope you can be trusted, but I'll have you on the live for now, just to say. Okay, we've got a guest on here. I believe it's Tristan.
Hello.
Tristan. Hello, Tristan.
Hello.
Is anything all right?
Yes. How are you doing, man?
I'm okay. I hope I can trust you.
Oh, of course you can.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, how did you find out about the content? Because I think I've only heard from you the first time round. Or I may have heard from you before, but I cannot quite remember.
I got recommended from a friend. He said your content was very inspirational, so I wanted to follow along.
Which one was this?
His name is the Southern Rex.
Oh, Rexy! You know Rexy?
Yeah,
I never knew that. Well, thanks to Rexy, Tristan.
yeah. He's a good guy.
He does seem it. I did see him at Red Hill a few years ago, but I didn't know it was him until he said to me.
Uh,
Andy, sorry, wait a moment, Tristan. I did see the event earlier today temporarily, but not in full because of camera recorder issues. But I got a video on my smartphone at least. Yes, Tristan, go ahead. What else did you need to say?
oh, I just wanted to make sure like everyone was feeling okay. Everyone was happy. The chat. How are you guys doing?
Oh,
Glad you
Tristan's.
are okay.
Sorry, Tristan. Yeah. Well, if Tristan wants to know if everybody's enjoying the chat, because Tristan's curious to see how everything is going on. He only wants to see if we're all happy. That's all. So he means well, and do be assured he's not got a bad bone in his body. Because my friend Rexy, his friend also Rexy, he does not have a bad bone in his body either. Tristan, did you need to say anything else?
I mean, not particularly. Hey, thank you, guys.
Oh, it's a pleasure, Tristan. It was wonderful having you on here.
Pleasure's all mine, man.
Okay, do take care, Tristan. Ta-ta.
You too. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye. Okay. Right, we have another guest. It's Loco Emotion. Good evening to you.
How are you?
I'm quite well. It's good to have you on the live once again.
I'm slightly sooty today from the steam trains, but I'm all right.
Yeah. Thanks, Wanda. That was nice of you to say. I was just reading what Wanda had to say. Ah, hello, Lindy. Nice to have you on here. Hello to you. It's probably somewhere in England, I would imagine, Mrs. Murphy. But he's friends with my friend Rexy, just to say. Tristan's a good guy, I must say. He really is. Tristan is good. We've got another guest as well, because I'll always have 4 guests at any one time, but it'll be the 3 of us.
Bring him in.
And Anna too. Anna, hello. Is anything all right? Anna? Hello?
Oh, dear.
Very blank. Do hope you're okay, Anna. Because you wanted to come on the live. Oh well.
Oh.
But how did the event go? Because I was temporarily event attending earlier today.
Yeah.
Loco Emotion.
I know. Well, there were lots of guns that I got to hold today. I got to hold.
Oh.
They weren't like actually working. They obviously.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Yeah, I had an RPG, an AK-47, SA-80, some other guns that are names of. Yeah, they had a big artillery cannon, like a one that like moves on wheels and stuff, like one of those big heavy ones. And then the Spitfire flyover was really good. It like sounded really good, so very successful.
Okay, but it sounds like it was a good event.
Yeah.
I mean, I could only go temporarily event attending because my camera cord is facing issues at the moment.
What's wrong with it currently?
It got rained on recently.
Rain.
But it's been rained on before, and it only made it go numb for a few hours, and it was fine afterwards. But this time, it messed it up to some extent. So I've put it under some rice to see what effect it will have.
Yeah, rice helped my phone when I accidentally dropped it in the bath once.
Yes, I've heard people have used rice when they've accidentally dropped it in water, or if it's been heavily rained on, that sort of thing.
It helps.
So I've put it in rice in a tub in a warm setting. And after a week of the experiment, I shall be taking it out and see what effect it has.
Great. When's your next event?
Next event, Oh, sadly, I'm going to have to miss out on the one for the 8th of June because of camera recorder issues and obviously and all that. But the one after that, otherwise, it'd be 22nd of June on my birthday.
Oh, good.
Yes, rice certainly helps, Zeph. Well said. Well said statement, I must say.
Rice is a good food as well. It tastes really nice.
When you've cooked it properly, that is.
Yeah, obviously.
You know.
With a bit of dal as well, like lentil dal is nice.
Yeah. Oh, Paps is going. Okay, goodbye, Paps. You have a good dog walk, won't you? Take care. Yes, we wish Paps well on a good dog walk, don't we, Zeph? Indeed so.
There was a dog on my train today.
Yeah. Hello, Joseph. Hello. Anna, I'm always open to have a chat with you, but I selected you on, but you weren't talking on the live stream. I didn't hear you talking or anything. I
Screen was
think
blank as well.
so. Your screen was blank too, yes, but we couldn't hear you, Anne. Just to say. This young man is a great enthusiast. We encountered each other at the London to Brighton historic commercial vehicle run, but the only person he missed was my best friend David, because if he'd met David, honestly, I think he'd be quite over the moon if he'd met him.
I know, I wish I had.
Wanda, I'm not doing live streams every Sunday, no, but certainly will I do a live stream every single week. I think there's a. Sorry, wait a moment.
4th of June's the next one, isn't it?
The what? 4th of June's the next live stream, yes. And sometime, and possibly shortly after the 4th of June, it'll be a live stream of myself and my mother.
Oh, yes.
Just to say. Yes, don't forget, Mum. Just to say, don't forget. We will be having our live streams shortly after the 4th of June. We've just got to arrange it properly and how we can work it out, okay? Just got to work it out well. Yes, true. Well said, Bill. Good, well said statement, I must say. Was there anything you'd like to say, Loco Emotion? Anything you'd like to say?
I sadly won't be here on the Tuesday as I've got a music event to attend to.
Oh, that's all right.
I play the drums.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I used to play a musical instrument in my youth.
Which instrument was it?
A long time ago, I used to play the flute.
Oh,
I played it
nice.
until I was about 18. I played it from about 12, 13 years of age until I was about 18. So,
nice.
so I played the flute for just over 5 years. I haven't played it for a long, long time. I think I've forgotten how to play it now. But good luck with your drumming practice and all that.
Yeah, it goes on quite late. It goes on till like 10 o'clock or something.
Oh, wow, that is a late running event.
On a school night as well, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be watching, obviously, so. Have a good one.
Yes, you take care, won't you, Loco Emotion? Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Okay. I kept it quiet. In what way? Well, interesting. I don't know if Loco Emotion is in a band, Bill, but fantastic question all the same. Good question. I'm sure next time, whenever the next live stream he can make, then I'm sure he will answer your question, Jack. Oh, you are in a band. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, Bill. I'm fine. I'm okay. But in terms of having guests on, I'm careful as to who I invite because I don't want to end up inviting trolls and that sort of thing. Because if I ended up inviting a guest and a troll that suddenly came in, that would be quite bad, if I may so sure. Just to say, I'm only inviting those who I'm familiar of. Just to say. Mrs. Murphy, I haven't played the flute for a long time, so I think I've probably forgotten how to play it, I'm afraid. Just to let you know. I know. Never mind, Ellie. Never mind. I'm sure it'll be all of us enjoying a live together. Just to say. You know. Who's this? I hope I can trust this individual. Okay, Gab. Hi.
Hi, Foxy.
Hello.
I
I do
really love
hope
your
I can
content.
trust you, Gab.
It really inspires me. Yeah,
Oh,
you can
does it?
trust me.
Okay. Okay, it's just
Yeah,
I normally only invite those who I'm familiar of, but yes, do you need to say your piece?
Yeah. What do you think about Rexy? He's like my really best friend, and like we talk about trains
Oh,
together.
Rexy, he's your friend. I didn't know you were
Yeah, he's my
associated
best
with
friend.
Rexy. Oh, Gab. Oh, Gab, I am sorry if I came under the wrong impression of you. But Rexy, he's a good guy. I must say, he's a good friend. I've been hearing from Rexy on and off for quite a few years now. So he's always good to be associated with. He's a good enthusiast. I've been to the station he's fairly located fairly near to. And lo and behold, Gab, Rexy and we have met. He's seen me, but we didn't properly meet and we weren't properly introduced. But hopefully, if we see each other one day in the future, hopefully we will be properly introduced.
Yeah. I don't know how to get my grades up. Do you know how you can help me?
Your grades up in what way?
Like I'm kind of failing right now. How am I supposed to get my grades up?
Are you talking about school grades for your subject and all that?
Yeah.
One thing I'd recommend is maybe study a little more. Do revise and study more. That could always help.
Every day.
Yes, don't just work yourself too much into it. Do get just bits of it done every day. That's something I would recommend. You seem like a good guy, Gab. Just study as well as you can, but just don't work yourself and overdo it. That's all I could recommend to you.
Yeah, okay, thanks. That's all I wanted.
That's all right. Did you want to say anything else, Gab?
No, I'm good.
Okay. It was good to have you on here, Gab, I must say. I will one day have Rexy on.
Yeah. Anyways, thank you for having me.
Pleasure, Gab. It's a nice youngster, isn't he? I must say. Revision is key, but just be careful one does not overdo it, Carla. That's much more I could say, if I may so point out. Yes, it certainly is. I understand your concern, Loco Emotion. I'll talk to Rexy about it if I have him on a live. I will talk to him about Gab. He seemed all right to me, but I'll have a talk to Rexy, just to say. I have nothing against him, but obviously if he did do anything naughty to me, I wouldn't associate myself with him, just to say. I understand your sentiment, Christine, but that's why I said I'm going to talk to Rexy about Gab. I have nothing against him at the moment, but if he did do something that was quite bad, then to me, obviously I would not associate myself with him, just to say. He did seem shy. Well, it was his first time making a live stream appearance with me. He did seem shy. I have nothing against Gab. I have nothing against him. Do be assured I have completely nothing against him, just to say. He seemed like a good guy, but I think anybody would be shy making an appearance on StreamYard, just to say. Well said statement, Zeph. Don't worry, do be assured I'm generally careful as to who I invite, but but I was careful because I was like, can I trust him? And when I saw him, and I hope I can trust you, and so just got to be careful who you invite, and until you really see that there's a real serious reason as to why you should not be associated with oneself, then that's when you do not be associated with them, just to say. But well done, Zeph, for your good point. Impressive, Wanda. Very, very impressive indeed. Good on you. I hope your success goes well in that. Oh, Graham, you didn't miss too much. We had a few guests. We had Candor on as a guest, but and then we had a few other guests on, and that was about it. And who else were we missing? I know Michelle was absent a moment ago, but that's all right. She could only come in for what she could come in. Michelle, you did the live. Yes, I know you were quite nervous about it, but I think you did extremely well when we were both on the live together back in both February and April of 2024. So I think you did all right. You may have been nervous, but I think you got through it extremely well. So well done, Michelle. I can commend you and congratulate you greatly on that. Well done. I've not seen David Abel on here, Bill. I've not seen him on the live, and nor have I seen David Scott either. So I don't know. If he ever is on a live stream with me one day, I will definitely invite him on. Just to say, I've still got a little time because I'm going to go on for about 2 hours. The live stream will be about 2 hours in total. Yes, I would love to have David and Sally on with me, Kazi. I really would. I certainly would. Oh, don't worry, Michelle. It's all right. I have nothing against what you do. We all have things that happen in our life. Do be assured. Do be assured we all have things that happen in our life, if I may so share. But if you are feeling a little too hot, Michelle, I apologize. But my advice to you is have a good water, because obviously, as you said, you're hot stuff, and I'm not, on the other hand. Never mind. Nor is my best friend David Scott. He's not hot stuff either, I'm afraid. Both of us feel the cold, to tell you something, I'm afraid. Okay. Ah, Rexy, hello. I had your friend on a moment ago. I'm quite well. Thank you, Rexy. It's good to have you on here. I didn't know. I really didn't know, Kaz. I really didn't know that. Oh, well. Oh, okay. Do take care, Kanda. Bye-bye. Well, if you see myself and David, Michelle, even in 20-degree weather, if we're out event attending, I'm often wearing my coat or jacket. And David, he has sometimes even wears a big red fleece, even in 20-degree weather. I mean, make something of that, Make something of that, I am eventually going to talk to Rexy about Gab, just to say, if I may so share. Bill, so do be assured, I will be talking to Rexy. Oh, I hope you enjoyed the Bluebell Railway. Rexy, Most people are questioning your friend Gab because I had your friend Gab on as a guest earlier on. And I heard that he's your best friend. Is that true? If I may so ask. I'm just trying to keep on the careful side, Rexy, just to say, because I wouldn't want anything dangerous or bad to happen to my content. Oh, hello, Keith. Hello to Keith in Vermont, just to say. Oh, okay. That's all right. At least you know him. That's the important thing, Rexy. As long as you know of Gab, that's the main thing. Just to say, it's good that you know Gab. I just needed. That's what I really needed to seriously know. That's all. Oh. All right. Just wait until David sees this. Just wait until he sees this, Michelle, you know. Well, okay. Well, if David watches this on replay, I'll see what he has to say about this. One day I will try and have David on a live one day in the future, Michelle, but I'll see what he says, you know. I don't know of the airborne, I'm afraid, no. I mean, honestly, Michelle, you are just too funny. I mean, really, you are just too funny, I must say. You know, you really are too funny. You know, that I couldn't get enough of that funny thing you had to say. Why was I blushing, Wanda? Well, it was because of what Michelle said. What she said, what she recommended myself and David should have. Well, because we both feel the cold, unfortunately. I mean, despite being an 11-stone man, and David, well, his weight varies between 10.5 to 11 stone. Despite our, I mean, we're not small, but we're not particularly big men, given our weight and our heights individually. We both feel the cold a lot, but it was just because when Michelle said both myself and David need a nice, cozy lady to snuggle up to, I ended up blushing. But it was very funny what she said. Don't worry, Kaz. If I ever did any trolling I fell victim to, it would be dealt with without hesitation. Do be assured on that. We've not had too much trolling, luckily, so we're all right. Sorry. Right. Okay. I think that I really hope this is not a troll. From time to time, Bill. Yes, from time to time. Kaz, if we were subject to such bad trolling in the way that Graham and Fiona and Trevor have been subjected to it, it would be taken very, very seriously in my family. I could assure you on that, just to say. Oh, sorry, Wanda. I'm sorry I misread anything. Just to say. Oh, okay. You're Rexy's friend as well. Well, I do hope I can trust you because I'm careful as to who I trust. Yes, I may be a welcoming man, but I am careful as to who I welcome in my life, just to tell you all things. And I do like to see whether I can trust oneself before I really properly enter fully into my life, just to say. Okay, I think we got a guest. I think this will be our last guest. Just to say, okay. We have Chaz Tendo. Hello, Chazton. Can you hear me all right?
Yes.
It's good to have you on the live. I've often heard from you.
Oh, thank you. I had one question.
Yes. What would you like to say?
So I wanted to learn an instrument, but I don't know any good tips how to learn. Is there any tips that you can give me?
Tips in what way?
Like ways to get better at playing an instrument.
Just practice as much as you can. That's all.
All right. I need to practice a lot because they want me to play on stage, and I'm very anxious of people. You know, I have a lot of anxiety.
Oh, well, that's all right. That's all right. Just be careful. I mean, anxiety, stage fright is quite normal, just to say, Chaston. Stage fright is quite normal. So don't be ashamed about that.
Thank you. Thanks for the reassurance. It's just, it makes me really nervous.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Yeah. I just got a lot of anxiety. I don't know. I start shaking and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry. But
Yeah, but
whatever you do with your instrument playing, I hope it goes well. But it was good
thank
to
you.
have you on the live. I could
Thank you.
only give you what advice I could. Do take care, won't you, Chaston?
You too, man.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's good to have him on here. Michelle, I was brought up quite cautiously in childhood all my life, so it's been with me all my life, a set degree of caution and all the rest of things. Zeph, I understand your concern, but didn't seem like a troll to me. But if he ever did start doing stupid things to me, well, I would not have him associated in my life. No, I know you didn't do anything, Chaston. Most comments I've received from you are good. Are good, just to say. Yes, of course. Yes, of course. Oh, was it? Oh well. Do I like Portsmouth? Yes. I've been through Portsmouth many times. I've been to Portsmouth many, many times, to tell you all things. Rexy, I have nothing against Rexy. Rexy, I've heard from Rexy on and off for a long time, but I've known Rexy quite a good few years, I must admit, Kaz, but oh dear. That I don't know. Normally, I only invite those who I'm familiar of, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to be a little more careful inviting you. I'm sorry, Chaston. You seem good, but don't worry, Rexy. It's not your fault. Don't worry about a thing. It's not your fault. It's all right. Do be assured. You're okay, Rexy, but thanks for letting us all know you're not 100% associated with them as much these days, just to say. I won't invite them on again, Kaz, but, just to say. Don't you worry, Zeph. That's exactly my intention. Well, Carla, it's about weighing in the certain risks when you're inviting certain people on a live stream, just to say. It's about weighing in a certain risk and being careful as to who you invite, especially on the StreamYard. Michelle, yes, you're completely right. You are certainly completely right. Just to say, you're completely right. So, well said point. Don't worry, she will tell me once the live is over. Just to say, Sapper, she will tell me once, she will almost likely be seeing this, and she will certainly be telling me. Yes, don't worry, Mum. I know you. You're going to obviously remind me of it once it's over, and I would follow your word explicitly to that. In the same way, I would always have to follow your word when we scoop out the poo and all that, what Daphne and Nixie has done and all that. I do hope I can trust you, John Dingleberry. I hope I can trust you. It's a matter of being careful, but welcome all the same, but keeping you a cautious eye. Just to say. Just saw your message, Mum. Goodbye. Right. Yes. Yes, unfortunately, Michelle, I can agree with yourself and Carter on the minefield issues. Minefields happen anywhere. Can happen online and offline. That is as true as things, if I may so share. When am I next out spotting Rexy? No idea. I certainly don't know. Tricky. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Susan. Thank you. Thank you, Susan. I'm happy you've enjoyed it. Thank you. Okay, well, unfortunately, it's time to finish off the live stream because we're over 2 hours. But thanks everybody for the fun, inspirational live stream. I will tell her for you, Ria. I will tell her for you. Just to say. Well, thanks everybody for watching the video live stream. Do let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. The next inspirational live stream, 2 days. In 2 days. Yes, goodbye, Rexy. Do take care. Goodbye, Christine. Wonderful having you on here. Thank you, Carla. Thank you. Wonderful having you on here. Thank you, Christine. Wonderful seeing you on here. Thank you. Thank you, lovely Wanda. That was wonderful hearing this from you. Thank you, Sapper. Thank you. Thank you, Bill. And thank you, Ria. Thank you, Lottie. Thank you, Zeph. Next live stream, 4th of June, 2024, 7:20 UK time. Sorry, my mother walked in here, but it's all right. Thank you, Kaz. Thank you, Mrs. Murphy. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. And good evening, Trevor. You're just in time for the ending conclusion. Okay, that's all right. Don't worry. But it's okay, Trevor. Next live stream will be in 2 days' time, 4th of June 2024 at 7:20 p.m. UK time. Goodbye, all. But goodbye, Ria, Joy, Bill, Trevor, Graham. Yes, cheerio, Graham. Cheerio, off I go. And here we all go. Off we go. Yes. And cheerio, goodbye to Michelle and everybody else. Yes, and see you later, Loco Emotion. And Chaston, goodbye. Don't be rude. If you be rude again, you're blocked. Goodbye, Jamba. Do take care. Right. Okay, this is the end of the inspirational live stream. Goodbye. and may your good wishes be bringing you great expectations of happiness. Bye-bye all. Ta-ta. 4th of June 2024, 7:20 UK time, next live stream.